6 on this Friday, December 19th. I'm Pedro Rivera. Topping your headlines at this hour, the man who police say carried out the deadly mass shooting at Brown University and the murder of an MIT professor has died. That suspect has been identified as Claudio Valente. Authorities say that he took his own life inside of a storage unit in New Hampshire, just as days after a long manhunt here. Police say the 48-year-old was a former graduate of Brown. He attended the school over 20 years ago. And yesterday, authorities tied Valente to the shooting death of an MIT professor in Massachusetts. That murder happened 2 days after the university attack. A motive for both is still unclear. Firefighters have been hard at work all morning long to put out this 5-alarm fire in the Bronx that ripped through a row of businesses. Flames broke out at around 10:30 last night on Prospect Avenue between 160th and 161st. A bodega, a fruit shop, and a dollar store went up in flames. An apartment building was also forced to evacuate. One person was hurt. We're told that injury was minor. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Today could finally be the day that many of us have been waiting to see for decades now of government investigations into convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The Justice Department is required by law to release all FBI and DOJ files on the case by the end of the day, but we likely won't see everything. Sections are still under investigation, and they're expected to be omitted. And the city council passed a bill that will greatly increase the number of legal vendors across the 5 boroughs. Thousands of new food and merchandise vendor licenses will be available over the next few years, clearing very long wait lists. Advocates, they say it's a big win for immigrant-driven small businesses and for the city's economy. The bill still needs to get the signature from the mayor. Brittany, I'm looking across the studio right now, and I can see the window outside. It is pouring out there.
And that's the case across most of the tri-state this morning. Widespread heavy rainfall, and temperatures are mild in the 50s. That rain continues to track onto the north. We did have a severe thunderstorm warning earlier this morning for Sullivan County, but that has expired, but still watching gusty winds. Gusty winds anticipated all around the tri-state. There's a wind advisory through this evening for gusts up to 50 to 60 miles per hour. So that could lead to difficult travel, flight delays, also tree damage. And a coastal flood advisory, even a coastal flood warning for Queens, Nassau, and Suffolk County. We could see up to 2.5 feet of extra water above ground during high tide cycle this morning. Let's talk temperatures. We hit our highs this morning around 57 to 58, but those numbers dropped down into the 40s this afternoon. And for rain timing, most of the widespread rain this morning, and that will taper off to scattered showers later today. Tonight, 30, and tomorrow, 38, a cold breeze.